West Virginia Oath Keeper. Wow. Wow. For everybody else that's watching, you see the comment. Would be a day job with a long lunch. So what is it that West Virginia Oath Keeper would say, or is saying, would only take a day and we would be able to take a long lunch during that day? Well, back on January 8th, we were talking about Greenland, and he said that personally he thinks that we should take it by military force. Earlier today, somebody said, please come to Canada. And in speaking about the notion of the United States of America invading militarily and occupying Canada, he replied with, would be a day job with a long lunch. So let's deal with the obvious first, which is, I think you're severely underestimating their abilities. I think that the United States of America's military is, without a question of a doubt, the most powerful on the planet. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a cough. We are the most powerful military. But what makes the United States even more powerful is our coalitions. It's the fact that we don't just stand on the planet as the most powerful military to ever exist. We also have all of these nations with us. To our left, to our right, we have this line of nations that forms our coalition. That's where the United States draws its true power from. So, if you were to invade the nation of Canada, you would be mistaken first and foremost if you thought that we would only be fighting Canada. All of those other nations that are currently on our side, we would be in a literal war with. And even though we are the individual most powerful nation in the world, if you have all of those nations fighting against us, we're going to be throwing punches for a minute, but they're going to kick our fucking ass in the long run. Excuse me, frog in my throat this morning. How nice for the frog. Anyway, sorry. That's the first thing, right? You would be fighting a world war if you invaded Canada. So no, it wouldn't be just a day job. But let's just say it was the United States versus Canada one-on-one. Nobody else got involved. Eventually, I think that we would win. But you think it would be a day job? You severely underestimate the Canadians' ability. But more to the point, my guy, back when Trump first ran and during his first term, so from 2015-16 through 2021, MAGA, you guys, held some of the most anti-American, the most un-American viewpoints and positions I have seen in my lifetime. Now, you're adding to it. You're taking all of the un-American positions that you guys held from 2017 to 2021, and you're throwing on top of it, invade our allies. Invade Panama. Invade Mexico. Invade Greenland. Your words. Take them over by military force. And now you're talking about, it'd be a day job going into Canada. Let's take that out. Canada has literally fought next to us in every single war we've ever been in, man. If there have been United States Marines in harm's way, there have been Canadians in harm's way. Fighting with us. They are our closest ally. We do a shit ton of daily trade with them. Our northern states rely on Canada for energy. We have the globe's longest unmilitarized land border between ourselves and Canada. You think that you're the patriotic ones, you're the American ones. You're talking about invading our allies, and not just our allies, but our closest ally, the one that has fought alongside us. I did not think it was possible for MAGA to get any more un-American than they were from the first time around. But right out of the fucking gate, man, in Trump Part 2, you guys are defending Nazi salutes and talking about invading multiple peaceful allies. It's been about a century since that little guy came on the scene, eh? I guess this is our version of it.